Okay, I thought I would make a quick, short video showing one of my cryptocurrencies on one of my accounts because there are a number of people that have gotten involved in cryptocurrency investing because of me, and I'm very proud of that because um, some of them are doing okay, some of them got in at the wrong time, and their portfolio is not really growing like it could or it's not growing like it will because of when they got in, and people need to understand that. But I was watching a video today, and these guys were talking about doing a 4x return in cryptocurrency, and this guy was showing his portfolio. He showed it on camera. It was about a little bit less than $90,000, or around 90,000, and he started with 22,000. He said he did a 4x return, and okay, well, I mean that's good. I mean that's fantastic. That's awesome. That's amazing. I mean compared to what you typically do in investments in a short period of time, that is awesome to do a 4x return. That means you invest 22,000, it grows to 88,000 in a matter of less than a year. That's amazing. But I'm going to show you a 100x return on this particular crypto you're looking at. So I want you to notice that on November the 29th, I bought 11,000 Matic for $214.53. There it is at the very bottom. The next day, I invested another $161.12 and bought another 8,000. That's 19,000. So if you do the math on that, that's $375.65. $375.65. Keep that figure in mind, $375.65. So what you're looking at right now is $9,640, and that happened within, unfortunately, when I took these screenshots, if you notice on the where it says the 8-hour chart, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months, this is for 1 day, so it's not showing you the date. You see the date when I made the investment, but it's not showing you the date that I took this screenshot. But it was just a relatively short period of time. And I'm going to just go through these real quick. Okay, that was another one. I think I invested a total of, how much did I invest? Less than $200. I know that. I invested less than $200 on October the 9th and October the 12th, and also October the 2nd. And then on this one, you can see the date. It's not showing the exact date, but it was after February the 22nd. It was probably around early part of January. It had already grown to $2,298. So that's more than a 10x return on that one. Okay, in just a matter of probably about 3 months, something like that. Well, actually, that's not true. If I did it in October, okay, so about 5 months, it had grown 10x. And on this one, I want you to notice at the bottom, I made all of these investments within on the same day, March 12th, and it adds up to about $3,100 on March 12th. And then couple of weeks later, it had grown to $11,440. You can see the date right here. It's showing March 19th. It's not showing the exact date. This is the 1 month chart. It was probably around March 30th or something like that. I don't know exactly, or March 20 something. It had grown to $11,444. Now, here's Matic again. It had dipped a bit. Okay. So it had gone down to $6,572 on this date. And here we have it again. It had gone back up to $7,926. And remember, this is a $376 investment. So it's not bad. So I held on to it. And then 6 months chart around the middle or towards the end of April, from the time I got involved in it, about 5 months later, basically, it had gone up to 17. Well, yeah, it had gone up to $17,119. Here it is again. It had gone up to 18,606 a few months later from when I got involved in it. And on this date, after April the 27th, I wish it showed the exact date when I took the screenshot, but it doesn't. So I have to guesstimate when it is. It would have been around early part of May, May 5th or something like that, and it grown up to $22,230. And then on, okay, this is showing the exact date. On May 14th, my $376 investment had grown to $28,880. Remember, I did this on November the 29th and November the 30th. You can see it at the bottom. And watch what's about to happen. It's about to get really good. So that was May 14th. May 14th. So again, it's not showing the exact date, but probably around May 20 something. A week later, it had grown to 35,340. And this was pretty much the all-time high on this particular investment. It had grown to $47,310 on May the 18th. Okay? And if you do the math on that, that was in about 6 months. 6 months. It had grown to 100x return. $376 became $47,310. Now, the reason I do this, one of the reasons is, well, number one, it's like I said, I was watching this video and these guys were bragging about doing a 4x return on their investment, which is great. Because whether you invest $100 or $1,000 or $10,000, a 4x return is really good. But this is a 100x return. That is significantly better. That's a 100x return on your investment. And how would you like to do that? Now, the reason I still haven't sold it is because I am expecting it to do significantly better. Now, when this particular, and actually I have more Matic than this. This is just what I have on Crypto.com. Most of us seasoned investors, we keep most of our crypto on hardware wallets, offline storage. We do not keep it on the exchanges. So this is just some of the Matic that I have, and that's why I'm showing it to you. And that's what I like about Crypto.com. You can just look at your account. You can see the date you made the purchase. You can see the value of it at any given time. Everything is compact. It's right there in front of you. You don't have to do any type of, it could be a little bit better. I wish it always showed the exact date every time you take a look at it. But obviously, this is what it did about 6 months. So if you look at the chart, you can see that it went up quite a bit from when I got involved in it. And that is the key to success in cryptocurrency or any other type of investment. Okay, so if you look at the top underneath where it says transfer, it's showing 1,922.89% all in about 6 months. Now, that's pretty darn good. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, that's the last one I wanted to show you. And the reason I show you this is because there's a lot of people that I know. I would say altogether probably about, I don't know, 9 people, 8 or 9, yeah, probably about 9 people, if not 10, who have gotten involved in cryptocurrency because I share this with them. And that's why I do it, so they can be motivated, because talk is cheap. People want to see receipts. They want to see receipts because a lot of times when people talk about investing or cryptocurrency or stocks or anything else, they'll tell you they're doing good. They'll tell you they've done well. I don't know why people are so shy about being specific, because I know that's what it takes to get people turned on, to get them motivated, to get their aspirations going, where they say, well, I want to do what you did. I want to do it too, because that's very subjective. I mean, if you took $1,000 and then it grew to $1,150 in 1 year, that's good, theoretically, technically. That's more than 10% in a year. That's significantly better than you would do in a savings account or something like that. But if you did something like this, be specific and show receipts. That's what really gets people fired up and makes them say, hey, I want to know more about this, because I've tried to tell so many people, family members and others, but the majority of them have not taken an interest. And unfortunately, the majority of the people that I have helped who have gotten involved have not been family members, even though there are a few who have been smart enough to get involved. My dad is one of them, but my dad, who didn't even have a smartphone until recently, he knows nothing about computers or iPhones or any of that. He is very, very, very simplistic. He's old school. My dad is very, very intelligent. In fact, he was a chemical engineer in the military when he retired. But he's not into technology, but he is into making money. Now, he's doing pretty good. He has a very, very, very nice six-figure portfolio in